Every once in a while on this channel, I get a product that I had no idea existed and that's super fun, a random gadget, something that I probably wouldn't have bought, but now that I have it, I'm like, oh, this is actually awesome. And that's the case today. This is the i20 AI tracking gimbal. This is a really cool product that allows you to put your phone in it and it will follow you no matter where you move in the room, so your camera stays focused on you. So if you are live streaming in your kitchen and you're moving around, you're talking to a relative, but you know your toddler's running around like is what happens at my house, this is going to keep your phone focused, hands-free, so you don't have to be holding it and moving it. In this video today, I'm going to do a full unboxing of this unique little product, give you a demo of how it works, let you know my thoughts on the construction, the build quality, and the features, and then let you know whether or not I think it's worth picking up for yourself. Now, if you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Jordan. This is the Phase Reviews YouTube channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back as always. If you're not a subscriber, consider becoming one because it helps the channel grow, and I would of course appreciate you for it. But enough about that. Let's dive into taking a look at the i20 AI tracking gimbal. Okay, so there's not much to learn about this besides what is already in the product name. Like I said, you place your little phone on this base in portrait or landscape mode, and it will follow you around. So let's test it and give it a whirl. We'll open up the package and I'll show you what all comes in here. There's really not too much. Right here we've got a manual. We've also got a cable to charge the unit. It's battery powered. And then we have the gimbal or the stand, the tracking mount itself. Okay, now pulling it out of the box, it looks good. It's got a nice design. It is extremely lightweight. Like this is very, very thin plastic. All of this is, okay? That's not a knock. I doubt people are gonna be like throwing this around, or like maybe you're taking it from place to place. I don't know. It's probably gonna do best in one environment, not being banged up too much. Like I said, just kind of thin, but for the price point, that's kind of what it is. Now, you've got the base here. You've got the body with the motor right here. You can see this little, I don't know if it's a camera or just a sensor. I think it's a camera because it says it can detect not only a face itself, but like a human form. So if you're doing yoga or you're cycling or doing some sort of thing, it can just track a body as a whole, not just a face, which is really cool. So that's the little camera right there. There's a power button and a function button on top. There's a speaker on the back, which I don't remember if I've actually used as I tested this, if it actually did anything. And right below that's the charging port. And then we've got the mount right here. This has an adjustable angle. It only tracks in the horizontal direction. If you want to pan your phone, or excuse me, you want to tilt your phone, you got to do it like that. And then you can also rotate to go to your landscape mode or your portrait mode. All right, so that's kind of the layout of the gimbal. Now let's go to testing. So I've got my phone right here. I'm gonna put it in landscape mode. It's just a spring-loaded clip to mount your phone, so it should fit a variety. I've got a case on this iPhone 12 and it fits great. Now the power button is right here. If we hold that, it will turn on and you'll see the on text right there, and then that will be replaced by the percentage of battery remaining, right? So after that, there you go. 81 is how much battery is left in the unit. Now around the back, you'll see this flashing light right there. That means that it has not found a face to track yet, okay? I clicked the function button, you see that the light turns off. If you click this a single time, it will pause the device so that it's not like constantly looking for a face. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it on the table right here. I'm gonna click that button again, and you wanna be back a few feet from the device. So you have to give it space to like actually see your entire face. So I think I've got it on, yeah. So now when I move, you can see the gimbal turn and track me. I don't know if you can see that on there, but as I move, it does a really great job of staying, right on you. So as I move around, again, it's turning and it follows my face. Now, if you get too close or if you move too fast, it's not going to track very much. Again, you have to kind of have your whole face in there. There we go. From right there, it's working. Now, I'm going to record something on here so you can kind of see how that looks. Okay, so now you can see it from my phone's perspective. If I move, it's pretty quick with the tracking, and it keeps my face pretty much in the center right there. So I love how that works. I guess you guys are seeing more of the studio than you're used to. Again, if I get too close and move, it kind of struggles to keep up. As long as you stay back a good distance, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna move back a little more. It tracks pretty well. Okay, so that's how the device works. So really, that's all there is to this little guy. It's kind of simple, it's kind of unique, but it's genius. It works really well once you make sure you're the proper distance. Again, it recognizes not only faces, but just kind of like human bodies, provided you give it enough of a distance. And I think it's awesome. and I'm gonna find uses for this, whether it's filming videos here or, you know, Skyping my family while my toddler's running around. I can think of a lot of uses for something like this, hands-free, holding your phone and allowing you to move throughout a room. So if you wanna buy one of these, they're pretty affordable. I'll include a link down in the description. You can go grab one through there, support the channel. I would of course love you for it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, consider becoming a subscriber. It helps the channel grow, and things like ringing the notification bell or leaving a quick comment help me a ton, and I would really appreciate it. But as always, I will see you next time.